Today I'm going to be explaining what functional neurological disorder is. And yeah, before we get into the video, make sure you subscribe. This video is going to be posted at a later date than what I recorded it. So, yeah. So functional neurological disorder is a condition of the nervous system is caused by a problem with the functioning of a nervous system. So think brain as a computer. The hardware is fine, the physical structure of the brain is fine, but the software is damaged, which means your brain is basically misfiring. It's not connecting to your limbs correctly. And so that can cause a whole list of symptoms, including seizures, balance issues, walking problems, weakness. It can cause dystonia, tics, and it can cause a lot of other symptoms. I myself have over 24 symptoms. People with this condition can have irritable bowel syndrome, which I myself also have. And yeah, so there's several parts of the brain that this affects. So what does FND do to the brain? Functional neurological disorder is a disorder where there is a problem with the nervous functioning of the brain, which affects the entire nervous system, causing multiple neurological symptoms. New research has shown that FND is a multi-network nervous system disorder. Why? Because it has shown through MRI and fMRI that there is a reduced connectivity from the right temporal partial junction and bilateral sensory motor areas of the brain and the cerebellum, the supplementary motor area, and the right insula. Other studies show that people affected with FND who have weakness as a symptom, for example, their researchers saw reduced activity in the supplementary motor areas and the increased activity in the amylongata, the insula, and the posterior cingulate cortices. The amylongata, insula, and the posterior cingulate cortices, those areas are not movement areas, so reduced activity in the motor movement areas and increased activity in the emotional areas could actually mean that the emotional areas are hijacking and inhibiting movement, causing weakness. This shows that the symptoms are not voluntary. People with FND do not fake the symptoms. FND is actually a brain network disorder, multi-network nervous system disorder. Often research has shown that people who have other types of weakness, like hand weakness, for example, they have decreased activation in the central gyrus, frontal gyrus, and a lot of other areas and the cerebellum. With that info, we can say that FND, my take is that because of me having over 24 symptoms, that most of my brain is probably being affected. Sorry, got a notification. We can say that FND affects a lot of the brain in people with multiple symptoms. Like me, for example, I have at least 25 symptoms. That's why I basically said over 24, because I have 25 symptoms. With that analysis, it is possible that most of my brain, including memory, memory areas and vision areas may be affected by this monster of a neurological disorder. Research essay done by the brave Muriel. This is all the research I've been doing. And I have it on a little painting board. See? Yeah. It's got my YouTube channel theme color along with FND awareness color, and then the middle is white. So yeah, this is all the research I've done. So yeah, most of my brain is being affected, which is, in my opinion, is very, very, very severe. or at times it can be very severe. So yeah. So yeah. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe to the Brave Mirror on YouTube, helping others not feel alone, and kicking FND's butt, and raising awareness in hopes that one day there will be a cure for FND. End FND Team Muriel. Hashtag end FND Team Muriel. Hashtag Team Muriel. Hashtag find the cure. Hashtag not defined by FND. Bro, end. I gotta figure out how to end this. Sorry, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Bruh, end. Bruh, this thing is stuck.